Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Music Theory Foundations. Today we are talking about closely related keys. This is a concept in music theory that will be helpful as you try to change keys in a song or just begin to incorporate out-of-key notes. Let's start in C major, which has no sharps or flats in the key signature. Our first closely related key is going to be the relative minor, which is A minor. Remember, they are related because they share a key signature. After that would be the two keys, one accidental away from C major, those being F major with one flat and G major with one sharp. Finally, we would add the relative minor of those two keys, giving us access to D minor and E minor respectively. So all in all, starting from C major, our related keys are A minor, F major, D minor, G major, and E minor. Another way to find these keys is to pick the notes out of the scale that you would need. Simply enough, it's all of the notes except for the 7th note of the C major scale. You also need to keep in mind whether or not the chord is major or minor. Using the example from before, that is how we have C major, D minor, E minor, F major, G major, and A minor. Finally, if you've ever seen one of those circle of fifths diagrams, such as this, that's what they are trying to show. If I am centered around C, then the two zones next to C on the left and right sides are my closely related keys. To practice, let's choose another starting key and try to find all of the other closely related keys. You can find this using the key signature, the scale, or the circle of fifths diagram. Our new starting key will be D major, 2 sharps. I'll add a 10-second timer, but do feel free to pause the video to do the work on your own before I show the answer. The closely related keys to D major are B minor, G major, E minor, A major, and F sharp minor. Closely related keys often explain why certain out-of-key notes or chords appear in a song. As an example of this, Yesterday by the Beatles is in the key of F major, which has one flat in the key signature. However, the second chord of the song is A major, which contains C sharp. This chord doesn't make a lot of sense in F major, but it makes perfect sense in D minor, where it would serve as the 5 chord leading back to the 1 chord. This has been another episode of Music Theory Foundations. Thank you for watching. A like, share, and subscribe are always appreciated. If you have any questions or ideas for future videos, please leave them in the comments below. I look forward to working with you to build your skills from the ground up.